Another day, another dollar. Thank the Lord for another 24. God, I knew that was you, man. Nice chill day, man. I got off work this morning at 8. Went straight to the gym, man. From the prison yard straight to the weight yard. That's my mentality, man. You know, got me a quick little shoulder workout in. I'm feeling pumped up, man. I'm feeling great. Quick video though, man. I'm dropping some sauce, you know, some things that I've learned in my 22 years of working out. You know, these are some lessons from a lifelong lifter, man. I've been lifting since I was 13. I'll be 35 in December. I've never taken off more. Only time I could think of when I took off more than a week from working out, lifting weights, was when I had messed my knee up when I was in high school playing football, and I had to get my knee scoped, and I was on crutches for 6 months. You know, that broke me down a lot. You know, I had missed all the track season my senior year, so I tried to go back out there and run track. They was too deep into the season. I was going out there coming off rehabbing my knee. I'm out there trying to sprint with the other dudes I used to be neck and neck with. They was out there dusting me. So I was like, man, you know, I told coach, you know, coach, man, it's too far into the season. You know, I'm just gonna start getting ready for my career playing college football. You know, I got a football scholarship, and like I said, I've been working out even after I stopped playing, you know, all through high school, all through college when I was playing football. After I stopped playing football, graduated college, I've always been working out. So I've picked up a lot of knowledge and a lot of game along the way. So I'm just going to drop some jewels on y'all. You know, if you're just starting to work out, you new to this thing, the best advice I could tell you is to stick to the basic compound movements in the beginning of your weightlifting career, you know, working out. You know, when I say the basics, I'm talking about things like the squat, the deadlift, the bench press, you know, the military press. Those are the things, those are the exercises that are going to hit the most muscle groups with just doing that exercise, you know. Of course, you do squats, that's all lower body. You hitting deadlifts, that's hitting a lot of upper body, your back, upper back, your lower back, man. You losing legs in there too. The bench press, that's gonna blow up your chest, your shoulders, man, your triceps, all that. You know, the military press, that's all upper body. That's all upper body strength and power. If you focus on those exercises and you make those exercises the foundation of your program, it's gonna set the building blocks for your career. You know, you could lift all throughout your life, but you have to master those exercises first. You know, don't go into the gym if you a newbie or this your first time working out. You know, you just want to focus on arms or your small muscle groups. Hit those exercises, get good with them, and progressively overload. That's the name of the game. That's how you pack on muscle. That's how you pack on strength. It's progressive overload. When I say progressive overload, I mean, okay, boom, you go in there, you find your 1 rep max on the squat. You find your 1 rep max on the bench, the deadlift. Once you do that, you stay there and you keep working in that range and working up to your max until it gets easy. Once it gets to where you could do it, maybe 2 reps on your max on the bench, now it's time to move up. Add 5 or 10 more pounds onto the bar. Then you stay there and you keep working that until you move up. You know, it's a constant trying to progress and gradually get stronger over time. You know, when I look back on my weightlifting career, when I first started lifting weights, I was 13. Like I said, one of my football coaches got me started before I went to high school, you know, my freshman year of high school. I could only bench press 95 pounds. You know, fast forward 22 years, last year, 2023, I had got up to 450 pounds on the bench. You know, I've cut down so far in 2024. I lost like 32 pounds. I've been cutting, so I've lost a little strength, but I'm still around that range of being in 405 range. You know, this last couple weeks ago, I did 400 on the bench, you know, so I'm trying to work my way back up to 405 on the bench press. You know what I'm saying? So you got to base your program around the big lifts. Those are the big lifts. Those are what's going to target the most muscle groups, and it's going to help you build the most muscle and pack on the most strength. You know what I'm saying? The next thing, if you're a new person or a rookie, you know, somebody that's just starting off, you got to learn early that sometimes you just got to shut up and listen. You know, nobody cares that you read all these different articles or magazine, Muscle and Fitness. You know, you in there coming in there trying to tell somebody that's been working out, 10, 15, 20 years how to do something. It's obviously working for them. They got the results. You trying to get the results they got, but you trying to tell them how to do things. I see that a lot on my channels, my social media pages. People be telling me how to do things. I'm like, I've been doing this damn near 22 years. I don't like to sound arrogant or sound like a know-it-all or this and that. I just try to drop knowledge on people when they ask me. But like I said, man, you gotta let people know, man, this didn't happen by accident. I just didn't start working out yesterday. I've been doing this shit probably longer than some. I got more time on the toilet taking the number 2 than some people probably got working out. It just is what it is, But I remember when I was a youngster, coming up, growing up in high school and college, I was always absorbing knowledge from other people that were in the gym, the big dogs, the people I see in there throwing up some crazy weight. I was like, that's who I'm trying to be like. So let me get up under them. Let me ask them even to this day, when I'm at the gym and somebody come up to me, they give me some game and I feel like it may be valuable or help me out, I'm going to at least try it out. I'm open-minded to everything. Because one thing I learned early in life is that you have to keep learning, you have to keep adapting, and you have to keep growing as a person. The day you stop learning or the day you stop, you think you know everything, that's the day you start to become stagnant. You start to get in your way. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta seek out the people that's the big dogs, I feel, at your gym. And, don't go up to them while they working out, in the middle of a set. Try to holler at them when you see them getting some water or in between sets and ask them for game. That's the next point I want to make in this video. You got to find the hardest workers in the gym, the people that look like they got the best gains that you see every time in the gym. They throwing up some crazy weight. They obviously doing something right because you can see it. You can see the results. You like, man, something. And you need to find them and seek them out. Those are going to be the people that push you. They're going to expose you to new things, new ways of training, and they can give you the game possibly. They may, I'm not saying they're going to give it to you for free now. The game is meant to be sold, not told. It just is what it is. They can't give you all the sauce for free, and not reap no benefit from it. That's just like with me. I try to put out as much game as possible, but at a certain point, it's going to get to where some, people are going to ask me for tips, and I'm going to be like, I made a video about that a while back on my YouTube channel. Here's the video. Go watch the video. Soak the knowledge up, man. I'm not giving you all the game. I can't spoon feed you all the knowledge. You know what I'm saying? You got to get some skin in the game yourself. You feel me? It just is what it is, man. This is the next thing I learned is that you got to lose the cheer squad at some point. When I say lose the cheer squad, the more advanced you become, the more you're going to have to be your own cheerleader. Of course, you got your own, you got your crew, you got your people, you post your videos, this and that, and they shout you out on your page or like your videos and whatnot. But you got to learn to do this joint. You have to learn to do this for you. You can't seek outside validation from other people. If that's the only reason for doing it, you're not going to last a long time in this game. It's like if you require a cheerleader or you need motivation from other people in order to keep motivated or to keep going, it's like you're just seeking validation, from other people, and I do these videos to motivate people and to uplift people and inspire them to get into working out or to get back into working out. But at the end of the day, it starts with you, the person in the mirror. You got to want this. I could lead somebody to the water, but I can't force them to drink the water, It starts with the person in the mirror. You have to be self-motivated. You have to will yourself. And what's been a big factor for me over my life with this, it's a mindset thing. It starts in your mind. It's an attitude. You have to mentally train yourself to want to go work out, to want to go lift weights. You know what I'm saying? You can't just start turn it on, turn it off. After a while, for me, I've been doing it so long, it's like it's a lifestyle for me. So it's like second nature. It's like as soon as I wake up on my days off, that's the first thing I do. I go to the gym. Unless I got something I got to do, I'm sick or it's a family emergency, I'm going to work out. I've been doing it 22 years, so it's a way of life for me, man. If you just lock in from the get-go and embrace it as a lifestyle, that's how you'll stay consistent. That's how you'll stay motivated, and you'll be able to keep doing it. I just lock all the way in with this fitness and this working out when it comes to the diet, the nutrition, the training, the lifting weights. I just lock in and embrace it. I don't take breaks. I don't go for 6 months, then I lose my motivation and take 6 months off, and you ain't seen me the rest of the year. No, I'm going to hit it, man. It's just like it's a way of life. It's who I am, That's who I identify with. People know, you can ask people that have been knowing me since I was a kid, ask them about me, they're going to tell you, oh, he always been into working out or lifting weights, man. Ever since I known him, that's all. He going to go to the gym. You ain't even got to ask where he at. 9 times out of 10, that motherfucker at the gym probably, man. He goddamn showed up late. He probably was working out, finishing up the workout. He'll be here though, and this and that, This is the next thing. Sometimes in your program and your training, you have to step outside of your comfort zone. You can't always stay in your comfort zone. This is what hurts a lot of people when it comes to the gym working out. They want to go in there and they just want to go and do the same workouts, the same old tired workout. I see some people in there and it's like they in there spinning their wheels. And like I said, I don't like to interject or tell nobody they should do things a certain way unless they come to me and ask me for advice. But I see it. I be just, observing when I'm at the gym working out. And I see some people, they just go in and do the same old workout. They may go a few sets of arms, maybe a couple chest flies with some dumbbells, and then they leave. You're not going to make no gains. You're not going to jump up in strength, muscle size, muscle density, just doing the same thing. You have to constantly challenge your body and try new things. With me, no workout is ever the same. No workout when I go to the gym is I'm always rotating the exercises, how much weight I'm using, how many sets, how many reps I'm doing, if I'm going heavy or light that day. I got an athletic background playing football. Some days I'll go in there and do calisthenics. Some days I might not even lift weights. I may break out my old football cleats, go to the soccer field, do some cone drills, some sprints, stuff like that. I may go in there. They got boxing bags in the back. I may just do boxing for cardio. I may walk on the treadmill for my cardio, or I may get on the Stairmaster, or I may do burpees. I do a little bit of everything. I try to keep it fresh, keep it interesting. You got to change it up so you don't become stagnant. You got to try new training methods. And like I said, you can't do the same workouts every time and expect different results. It's like what they say, insanity. Doing the same thing, expecting different results. That's how you grow. That's how you, you gain muscle strength, muscle maturity, and you keep progressing in your weightlifting career. You know what I'm saying? The next thing, you got to focus on the nutrition. I learned this. I've been knowing this, mostly all my career as far as working out. But the past few years, I've really dialed in on my nutrition, and I understand that, the nutrition is a big factor. It may be I think it's more important than the actual lifting weights and working out part. And I say that because, the nutrition is what's going to get you the results you want as far as if you're trying to cut weight and get lean. Like I said, I lost 30 pounds. I done leaned all the way. I was, when I started my cut, this time back in December, I was 236 pounds. I hadn't did a good cut in a couple of years. But it's like once I lock in on my cut, it's almost like I go cold turkey and I just really lock all the way in on my diet. I already be meal prepping, but it's like I start cutting out all the excess. I cut the fluff. That's what I like to say this shit, man. I like this motto, cut the fluff, keep the muscle. You know what I'm saying? That's what we doing. You gotta dial in on the nutrition. If you lock in on the nutrition and you start to see food as a tool and you train your mind to be mentally tough, and it's like the food is just, it's like you already know what you got to do. If you're trying to cut weight, you know you have to eat cleaner. If you're trying to bulk up and gain weight, then you know you got to do the opposite. You're going to have to add in stuff like, more calories, more carbs. When I bulk up, I put on weight easy just because I'm a natural foodie at heart, so it ain't nothing for me to go get a whole pizza, bust down the whole pizza, go to Olive Garden or somewhere and eat a 4-course meal, because I'm a natural foodie at heart, man. I'm like Sherman Klump trapped in Buddy Love's body, but I know once I'm trying to get cut up or I start my cut, I got to cut back on all that stuff. I got to lock in on my meal preps. I got to be consistent during the daytime, with my meals and what works for me, So it is what it is, you know what I'm saying? The last thing I want to leave y'all with is define 1 or 2 programs and stick with it. Everything works. Damn near every program works, unless it's just some bullshit or something somebody just threw together, to try to get likes for Instagram, or it ain't really a good program. Mostly everything I've seen over the years, they all work. The only thing that doesn't work is if you don't work. Everything works, man. So you don't come in here spinning your wheels trying one month you on this program, the next month you on this program. Of course, though, in the beginning, try out everything. See what you like. You can mix it up maybe every 6 months. You doing this. Maybe you powerlifting for 6 months. Now you want to get into calisthenics and stuff like that, But like I said, just get you 1 or 2 programs, focus in on what you want to do, and then just stick with it. Me, I do a little bit of everything. I mostly do. I like to call it power building. I lift heavy, but I do calisthenics as well. I'm building muscle and strength. And I don't have like a traditional split. I kind of go in the gym these days and I just train what I'm feeling that day. But in a week's period, I usually hit, chest, shoulders, back, arms, legs, you know what I'm saying? In no particular order. Like I said, I just go in there and train kind of what I feel. If I did chest on Monday, I may wait 2 or 3 days and hit chest again. Sometimes I may go in there, I may do heavy chest this day, then I come back in there the next day and do some light chest. I just have fun with it, mix it up. Like I said, everything works. You just got to find what you like to do and just run with it. Y'all like this video, make sure you subscribe to my channel at The Ghetto Bodybuilder. Follow me on Instagram, TikTok at The Ghetto Bodybuilder. I got the merchandise for sale. Shop with me on my website, www.theghettobodybuilder.com. Man, but I hope some of these tips help you. If you're just starting to work out, you getting back in the workout, man. This is some free game for somebody that's been working out, lifting weights for 22 years. And I got 22 years in the game, so I got a lot of wisdom, a wealth of knowledge, that I'm eager to share with people, and I help you out the best of my ability. Y'all got any comments, questions, or concerns, any ideas or topics y'all want me to talk about in future videos, drop a comment. I'll be sure to get back with you as soon as I can. Y'all know how we coming. Let's get motivated.